Welcome to the Kill Count Parody. This day we tell you the victims in all of your favorite SML videos. I'm your host Mario, and today we're checking out SML's the Ouija board, released in 2016. SML's the Ouija board follows Junior, Joseph, and Cody having a game night, and they play the Ouija board, and creepy stuff happens. Kind of reminds me of the Paranormal Activity series. This is one of my favorite SML videos, right behind the elevator, and maybe a couple others, but it's kind of hard to say. I am more so a classic SML fan, which is also kind of a shame that no one's covered this video. I've seen people cover stuff like The Purge, The Zombie Apocalypse, Among Us, Evil Chef PP, I'm Sorry Chef PP, that was not even a real video. No kill count, at least in the meat form of this video, which is kind of weird. You might be wondering, did I grow up with any other plush tubers? Yes, actually. I grew up with plush tubers such as Grant Tendo, Bowser Power, Goomzilla, along with many more plush tubers that probably a lot of other people grew up with as well. And I would say those are all better than SML, if I am in comments about that. And they're just because they're higher quality and have good storyline. And if you don't believe me, I mean, just look how crazy good this video looks by Grant Tendo. This is his newest video, and it looks amazing using a green screen and having character expressions. Yet it only has 8,000k views. Yeah, I mean, like, look. Anyways, a brief history on SML. SML started on 2008 of December 7th, remaking a old Mario commercial that would get remade later in the future. It would then be until 2016, Logan would introduce a character named Jeffy, who had a lot of controversy. Besides some cussing and breaking things, the other controversy happened in Jeffy's tantrum, which has a scene where Jeffy becomes emo and tries to hang himself. And some dumbass kid decided to imitate it. Which I don't think is Logan's fault, as the video didn't even show how to make the news. And it's the parents' fault. They would also appear on Good Morning America, which, yeah, it's not a good thing. It would then be in 2001 Logan would get a cease and desist letter from Nintendo, as well as his girlfriend breaking up with him later that year. He did get a new girlfriend, but they broke up, and now he's back with Chili and has a kid. So now Logan's life's kind of starting to turn around, because he's still getting as much views and still pumping out videos. And this is kind of the reason the plush community has fallen. Most plush tubers don't upload as often and don't get as much views, or don't post anymore, whether because of incidents, just disappearing, or announcing that they're gone and gonna quit. Which is a shame, because these videos are pretty good. Another reason that they could admit not getting less views is being forgotten by the audience. Anyways, enough yapping. How many people died at the hands of a Ouija board? Let's find out and get to those kills. The video begins with Junior, Joseph, and Cody having one of their game night sessions, and they're playing Trouble, but there's a problem, they don't know how to play it. They try reading the box, but that doesn't really help them. They then just assume that whoever gets the highest number wins the game. Cody gets a 3, Joseph gets a 5, Junior also gets a 3, and Ken gets a 2. They then try to see if there's any other games they can play. And they only have one other game that they can play.
Ouija board. What? Cody? Sorry, I had something in my throat. Ouija board, yeah.
After that, they go to play the Ouija board. Pretty much Cody just explains the rules, saying that you put this thing in the middle of the board, and ghosts come. But Junior and Joseph don't believe in ghosts. He then talks about the fact that if you mess up, you can get possessed and die. It makes them not want to play the game. But Cody convinces them to. Cody asks who should go first, and he suggests that Ken should. After Cody put Ken on the thing, they then have to turn off the lights.
Oh, no, Cody, not with your gay stuff. You're not touching me.
Yeah, we're not doing the gay. It's not like that this time, I promise, okay? The ghosts are afraid of light, so...
Cody then convinces Junior to turn off the lights. After turning off all the lights, Cody then says the rules of the game. Have to ask the demons the question, and it will move. But Junior doesn't believe this. Junior wants to see Ken move, so he's going to ask a question. But first they have to say hi to the demons.
Hi, demons.
Hi, demons. Hi, demons.
Okay.
Junior asks the demons how old he is, but Ken doesn't move. They wait for a little bit, and then a little bit more, but nothing happens. Cody just says Ken's kind of tired, so that's why he isn't moving. Then 3 hours go by, and we see the boys all sleeping. They wake up, but Ken still hasn't moved. So Cody thinks they should ask a different question.
Is Cody gay? It landed on yes.
Maybe it's just calibrated wrong.
He just moved.
Yeah. Could be anything.
That was cool. Cody, he moved.
Yeah.
By himself.
I wouldn't.
To land on the yes.
Junior and Joseph are of course shocked by this, but still don't really believe in that demons did this, because Ken obviously knew the answer. Cody then asks a question, being what's the meaning of life? Then Ken starts moving. The scene goes on for quite a while, about like a minute or two, so I'll just skip to what it says. The answer is these nuts, but then Junior and Joseph realize that these ghosts are kind of assholes. We then see Chef Pee come into the room and ask what they're doing. Junior says they're playing the Ouija board, as he calls it the Ouija board, and Chef Pee tells them not to play it, because it's demons and stuff. But Junior doesn't care, because he says the game's not scary because 1, it's spelled these nuts, and 2, it's made by Hasbro, the same guys who made Mr. Potato Head. But this isn't no Mr. Potato Head, and Chef Pee tells the kids to put it away. Junior then tells Joseph and Cody that they have to put up the board, and then they start making fun of it.
I mean, Cody, it was pretty retarded.
Yeah. Don't say that. The demons are listening.
What, Ouija board? More like Ouija butt. What stupid demons? This Ouija board sucks. Yeah, the demons are stupid, and this board is stupid. They need to make a better game. Yeah, but
You guys should not make demons mad. It's very dangerous.
Cody, what's gonna happen? The board's gonna get up and kill me?
After making fun of the board, they go to bed, which I don't get why they're sleeping all in the same bed. And also Ken's sleeping in Junior's bed, which is weird, and Junior doesn't like this, but Cody says it's fine. We then see the camera zooming in on Ken, and it cuts to black. And the kids are all sleeping with Ken looking like he has something in his hands. Chef Pee then comes in and starts screaming at the kids, asking who made the mess in the kitchen, but the kids don't even know what he's talking about. So he shows them it, and it's a bunch of Go-Gurt that spells the word die. Junior wonders who wasted all his Go-Gurt, and Chef Pee thinks it's Junior who did this, because Junior likes Go-Gurt so much. But Junior says he would never waste Go-Gurt, because, well, it's very rare for him to get Go-Gurt. Chef Pee asks who did it, but they were all sleeping, but Junior says it might be Cody, if anything. But Cody was sleeping with them as well, so yeah, it can't be any of them. Chef Pee says he's gonna clean this up, but only this time, but then threatens the kids.
I will clean it up this time. You guys go back to sleep, but if it's another mess in here, I swear to God, I'm gonna hang every single one of you little brats by your throats, okay? Oh, okay. You got it? Go to sleep. Good night, Chef Pee. Who wasted my Go-Gurt?
The kids go back to bed talking about the situation that happened, wondering who could have done it. They think Chef Pee might have done it, or he's just going crazy. We then see the camera zoom in on Ken again, and it fades to black. And oh my goodness, what the hell happened to him? Chef Pee then comes in the room yelling at the kids again, asking who made the mess. Chef Pee shows them the mess and says deets nuts and flour with a frowny face. Chef Pee yells at them asking who did it, but Junior doesn't know what happened because they were all sleeping in their bed. Junior thinks it's Chef Pee just being bored and trying to mess with them. Chef Pee then has something else he's gonna do.
You know what I'm gonna do? What? You know what I'm gonna do? What? Nothing! That's what I'm gonna do! Well, okay. So you guys just go back to sleep, okay? Just get in your bed. I'm gonna know who did it next time. All right. Okay? Yeah, think I don't know. I will know!
Kids go back to bed asking what's happening with the situation, and still don't notice the flour on Ken. And they still think that Chef Pee is the one doing all these messes. We then zoom in on Ken once again. Then we see Chef Pee setting up a camera to catch who's making all these messes, and turns off the lights so it's not noticeable. We then cut to the kids all sleeping, but Ken is missing. Cody randomly just wakes up and tries to ask Junior where Ken is. Junior doesn't really know, so he just tells Cody to go back to sleep. But Cody is gonna go look for him. We then cut to Ken throwing a bunch of ham all over the kitchen. And Cody catches him, with Ken's head slowly turning around very creepily. Cody then starts to argue with Ken, telling him to stop, but then Ken attacks him and most likely kills Cody, giving us our first kill on the count. Not the best first kill, I mean it's kind of on screen, but it is something, I guess, and it's a good starter kill. We then see Chef Pee going to get a glass of water in the kitchen, but sees the mess and starts screaming loudly. But he calms down and goes to check the camera. And somehow the lights are back to being off? I mean, we saw him turn on the kitchen light, so there should be at least a bit of light here. Anyways, he checks the camera and sees Ken walking through the hallway. He's very confused of what's happening and doesn't notice Ken sneaking up behind him. Ken attacks Chef Pee, giving us another kill on the count. After Chef Pee screaming, Junior and Joseph wake up and wonder what the noise was. They ask Cody, but then they see the flour finally.
Ew, Cody has dandruff, Joseph. He needs to wash his hair, that's gross. Ew, look at all this dandruff.
But they think it's dandruff, and they go to find Chef Pee to clean the sheets. But it's too dark to kind of see, so they go to turn on a light. But the lights don't work. And then they start making fun of the Ouija board again, or the Ouija board. We then hear a thud hit the ground, and Junior tries to call for Joseph. But when he calls for Joseph, he doesn't respond, indicating that Ken killed Joseph. But Junior just thinks Joseph went back to sleep, so he goes to find Chef Pee-Pee again. I also don't really get why Joseph wasn't screaming in the scene, because, I mean, when Cody and Chef Pee-Pee got killed, they were screaming, and Chef Pee-Pee, when he screamed, woke Junior and Joseph up, so you would think you would hear Joseph screaming instead of just hearing a thud hit the ground, which I can only presume is Joseph's body. Now, let's get back to the video. Junior then sees a blue light and goes towards it. He then sees the Ouija board moving on its own, all bloody. The first letter is a D, which Junior thinks D's nuts thing again, but it's not because the next letter is I. And the final letter is E. Confusing Junior. The video ends with Ken killing Junior, giving us our final kill and final scare. Oh, and a title card! It feels so good to come back to this video. It was a childhood one of mine, and it's a shame, again, it's a shame that no one has covered it. Anyways, how many kills were the total number of kills? Let's find out and get to those numbers. Wait, where did the plushies go? Did the power go out? Let me turn on light. No. Well, door. Let me see if I can go to a different room, see if there's any light. Whoa! What is that? Is that the... Is that the Ouija board from the set? What? Die. Ah! I counted 4 kills as the Ouija board. And since there wasn't a single female in this video, the victims were all male. That gives us this blueberry pie chart of a mess. With a runtime of 18 minutes, that gives us a kill on average every 4.5 minutes. Flaming Firepower for the coolest kill will go to Chef Pee-Pee, as I like the little build up, and to me, this is the most memorable of the kills in this video. Rotten Mushroom for the lamest kill will for sure go to Joseph. His death is completely off screen. We don't see him get killed, we don't hear anything besides a little thud. And that's it. SML's The Ouija Board was released in 2016, and it remains to be one of my favorite videos. I sadly don't have a trailer for our next kill count, and it probably won't be out for a while as I'm going on vacation for both sides of my family. So I can't promise that anytime soon. What I can promise is what it's going to be, and it's going to be the Nice Kid Revenge, or Nice Kid Good to Evil, by 26 Chris, which I'm excited to do. So yeah, that's all I really have to say here. So until next time, I'm your host Mario. This has been the Kill Count Parody.